Hey guys, and welcome to another Decklist video. Today we are doing EX2 Sakuyamon. I actually think this is probably the best EX2 deck. It is so explosive, it is very fun. Before we get to that, I do have a giveaway for you guys, and I'm giving away these cards here. I am giving away a Sakuyamon little starter deck core little core deck list for you guys here. It is going to be a free giveaway just like that Guilmon one that I have going on. Details are going to be below on this video on how to enter to get this free giveaway. Now without further ado, let's get into this deck list. Starting off with our in training, we have 4 Viximon. Really great card. It allows you to draw every time you play an option card. So once per turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, you get to draw 1. This is going to be very good because we are going to use the plugins that are new in this EX2 format, and they all are play cost of 2. So I am running 1 Bushi, and we'll get into some combos of why I'm running 1 Bushi. So just 1. I am running 1 Starmon just to kind of help with that whole DP reduction. Since when you play plugin cards, you know, you can decrease DP, and then Starmon could help you cap it. So I am running just 1. And then moving on, I am running 2 of the BT5 Renamons, and this card is pretty clutch. On play, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -1. So this is like Holy Flame, except in Digimon form. Very good. I may take out a Renamon and put, I may take out a Starmon and put another Renamon. That's how good I think Renamon is. Not only that, when you do swing with this Renamon, keep in mind that you can activate Rika's effect and then play an option and then Digivolve potentially for free. So that is another target for Rika as well, which is why I would probably run 3. And then the new EX2 Renamon, which is very good. It's just like the Guilmon and just like the Terriermon, they're all the same. They're searchers. On play, you reveal 4 cards, then you get to add 1 Cubimon, Taomon, or Sakuyamon, and 1 Rika among them from your hand, and then place the rest in the bottom. So this is really good, especially early game, or if you don't have a Rika and you need one, or you don't got a Sakuyamon or a Rika, you can get both. Really nice effect here. Your turn, once per turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, you gain 1 memory. So when you play it, and then if you tap Rika, you could potentially not only just play it for free, now you get to gain 1 memory. So you'll gain a memory for playing an option card if you have Rika. If not, then you'll play it and it costs just 1. So this Renamon is pretty nasty. And then the last rookies that I'm using here, I am using the starter deck 3 Patamon, just because this deck list does have a lot of DP reduction with Sakuyamon. And then Patamon, if you don't know, once per turn during your turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping a 0, you gain 1 memory. There are instances where Patamon triggers and the Renamon EX2 trigger, therefore you're gaining 2 memory. And then if you need to play another plugin card, bam, now you got the memory to do it. So Patamon is really good in this deck list. And then moving on to champions here, I am running 3 of the BT5 Cubimon, just for a target for Rika. Once you attack, and then you can suspend and activate plugin cards for free. Also really good in here, all of your opponent's security Digimon get -1000 DP, which is very good here because Sakuyamon is only 11,000 DP. That is kind of the downside of the Sakuyamon here, only being 11,000 DP. So this would help you by decreasing your opponent's security stack by 1000 DP. So I am running 3 of those. Then moving on, I am running 3 hybrids here of the Kazemon. For this, you can opt to do 4 Cubimon and then just do 2 hybrid. You don't really need 3. I just want to consistently see it. Since I am running a total of 6 Tamers here, you're able to kind of swing for game. Not only that, you can Digivolve onto your Tamer into Kazemon, and then you can Digivolve into a Taomon, allowing you to play Rika for free. So it helps you kind of get to ultimate really quick if you don't have a rookie. And then of course we are going to run 4 of the EX2 Cubimon. This card is nice. When Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you get to add 1 option card among them, and then the rest go to the bottom of your deck. This is good and this is bad. So all these searcher cards, you gotta be careful when you play them or how you play them, because if you're missing, let's say you're missing a Sakuyamon and then you play this, you digivolve into this Cubimon, you're gonna reveal 3 cards, and then potentially you're gonna have a Sakuyamon there, and now it's gonna cycle back to the bottom of your deck. So you do gotta be careful how you play around with this deck. Then the inherit here for Cubimon once per turn. During your turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP, which is great, because now you're using an option card, and then you can decrease 2000 DP, and then you get a memory, and then if it's only 2000, you can get a memory with Patamon if you do have Patamon underneath. So these do stack up, and you'll see as we go in this deck list. So that is it for my champion lineup. I am running 10. Moving on, I am running 2 of the Angelwomon. So this is kind of a way to play Bushi or Starmon. Better yet, you can play your Renamon for free if you have a security stack of 3 or less, and when you attack you can play a level 3 Digimon from your hand. So that is technically why I'm running 1 Bushi. Kind of does come clutch for games sometimes. So I'm running 2 of these Angelwomons, 1 Digivolving. You can give one of your opponents minus security attack +2, which is very good. And then the inherit, which I already talked about, you're able to play a level 3 from your hand when attacking, which is very, very clutch, because then you can Bushi for game. And so the reason why I'm running 2 is because this is not a target for Rika. So if you attack with Angelwomon, you can't trigger Rika and play an option for free. That is why I'm running only 2. And then moving on down here, I am playing 2 of the BT5 Taomon. Not only does your opponent's security Digimon get minus 1000, it is a target for Rika when you swing, and then you can suspend Rika. So that is why I'm doing 2 of these Taomon. And then of course we are doing 4 of the EX2 Taomon, which is very good because you can play Rika for free when you Digivolve. And this is crazy, man. There's so much. So if you have a Cubimon, you swing, you already have a Rika on the field, you play a green plugin, and now you can draw a card, and then you Digivolve into Taomon for free because you just used a green plugin. Now you play Taomon, or you Digivolve into Taomon, and now that Taomon can play a Rika from Digivolving. And then the inherit here, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP. So when you do have your Sakuyamon, use an option card. Now you're going to get minus 2000 here, minus 2000 from the Sakuyamon, so that's 4, and then Sakuyamon itself has minus 3000 when you play an option card. So that's up to 1000. So that's up to 7000 DP that you can subtract just when you attack, or even just playing an option card. We'll get into it. And then I am playing this 1 tech card, this yellow War Greymon, and oh my god, I love this card so much. And this War Greymon has come in clutch for me. I have won a few games with this one here, just because when you attack once per turn, you may add the top card of your stack, and if you do, it unsuspends, and then you give minus 6000 to any one of your opponent's Digimon on the field. So combine that, and then using an option card, and then triggering minus 2000 here. Now you're at 8k, and now you're at 10k. So it's possible to delete Digimon just from DP reduction with this set. But really I use this War Greymon just to kind of help me clear the board and then just swing for game. If I need, if they have 1 security left and I need 2 swings, you can swing. You can activate a high speed plugin, and now he has jamming, and now you swing for 2 swings with jamming, not having to worry about which hit in the security. So War Greymon is really great. And now moving on to the main beast of the deck, or I should say beauty of the deck, is Sakuyamon. I love this artwork. Honestly, I think I love this one more than the alt art. When Digivolving, you want to suspend one of your Digimon. Keep in mind, it can be any Digimon, not necessarily Sakuyamon itself when you Digivolve. And for each Tamer you have in play, return 1 option card with plugin in its name from your trash to your hand, which is very disgusting. And then, during your turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 for the turn. So this is stackable, right? So it's not once per turn. You can play up to 2, 3, whatever, and then you'll minus 9k. So that is an option that you can do, and it's really good for recycling option cards with the plugin, and Sakuyamon is disgusting. So let's move on to what plugins I'm using and how many. I am using 3 of the high-speed plugin D. This one, main face, your Digimon get jamming, but they also can't be blocked. And that right there is awesome, because even if they do have blockers, now they can't block it. If you're going against armor and they have a Magnamon for whatever reason, you use this, that Magnamon can't block, your attack is going through. So this is really great. And then the inherit, and then the security here, when it's in your security, you just draw one card and this goes to your hand. So with these plugin cards, they're always going to go to your hand if they're in the security, and that is pretty broken. So I'm running 3, and then I am running 3 of the Digivolution plugin. 3 sometimes is not enough and I want to add 4, but then if I add 4, I need to cut back on 1, and I'm not too sure which one I want to do, so I'm not sure yet. As I play test more, I'll kind of see what it is, but for right now, I do like this ratio of 3 and 3 and then 2 for the offensive plugin. So this green one is what makes this deck very, very aggressive, just because during your main phase, you draw 1, and then you may Digivolve one of your Digimon in your hand with the play cost of 3 or less, and Digivolve into it. So keep in mind, this does work. I have done this on rookies, so on Renamon, I would do it. I would swing with the Renamon and then or activate Rika, or just use the option card and then Digivolve from Renamon into a Cubimon. Either get more plugins or just go into this Cubimon. So the reason I do that is to kind of give myself a little more draw power. So I would draw for playing it, and then I draw for Digivolving. So that is one thing that you could do. The inherit here is reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order, and add this card to your hand. So this is also very good in security, because if you're missing a Sakuyamon and now they just attacked into this green plugin, now you reveal 3 cards, get 1 Digimon, and you get to get this into your hand. So green plugin is busted. Honestly, this should probably be at 4. A lot of combos that you can do with this one is you swing with your Taomon, you suspend Rika, that's how you're able to play these plugins for free, and now you're going to go into Sakuyamon. Sakuyamon now unsuspends itself if you want, get that plugin back that you just used, and then potentially use swinging up to 2 times in that one turn when you Digivolve into that Sakuyamon when you do unsuspend. Moving on to this offensive plugin, I had it at 1 and I rarely saw it. I wanted to see it more, but not too much. So I added 2. This one, plain and simple, it gives you security attack +1, which is great. If you use this on War Greymon, now you're checking 4. Then if you're using it on Sakuyamon, you could check 2, potentially 3 if you Digivolve from Taomon and then you unsuspend yourself, then play this plugin, now you're checking 2 more, that would be 3. Security effect, reveal 3 cards, add 1 Tamer, and then the rest go back to the bottom. So this is very good too if you don't have Rikas and you need to find some. If it pops in security, that gives you an opportunity to get some of these Tamers that I'm running here. I am running 1 yellow memory boost, and I debated between taking this memory boost out and putting in a TK and Kari, just because it kind of does the same thing. However, I think yellow memory boost is better in this sense if I want to look for something, because it searches and then I could get the memory. So that's why I'm just running 1, just in case if you need a Sakuyamon or whatever you need, drop that memory boost, reveal 4 cards, and then add 1 Digimon. So memory boost is very, very good. I don't think I need to tell you guys how good memory boosts are. And then moving on to the Tamers, I am running 2 of the TK and Kari. If you have fewer security cards than your opponent, you gain 2 memory. And then your turn, when you swing with the yellow Digimon, then you can suspend this Tamer and decrease 1000 DP. So potentially adding to all this DP reduction that you're already having, the 6000 here, the 3000, plus the 1, plus the 2 here, and then plus the 2 over here. So it adds up pretty quick. And there was some cases where this helped me out a lot when I just attacked and then I was able to delete something that was just 1000, since you know all these searchers are 1000 here. So that TK and Kari could help eliminate those searchers when they do get played, and then that would trigger all your inherits that you have, so you either gain an extra memory or whatnot and so forth. So, and then of course the best Tamer to have for this deck list is this Rika. It is a memory set Tamer, and during your turn, when you attack with the Digimon that has Renamon, Cubimon, or Taomon, or Sakuyamon, you can suspend this Tamer and use 1 option card with plugin to play it for free from your hand. So that's where all these combos come from. That is from that Rika. Keep in mind it is not once per turn. So if you have multiple Rikas, you can play multiple plugins at the same time if you have them all on the field. So for example, if I was attacking with Sakuyamon, I can pop 2 or 3 Rikas. I'll play one offensive plugin, I'll play one for jamming, or I'll play 2 of these and then one for jamming. So now I'm checking up to 3 or 4 potentially. So that way, kind of giving you a little of an OTK aggression kind of style, because you guys know I love OTK. But that is why I'm running the other 2 there as well. And there you go, guys. This is my Sakuyamon deck list. I absolutely love playing this deck. It is very well balanced. And please let me know down below what you guys think. And if you love this deck list, then you gotta check this Sakuyamon deck list out for EX2. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.